Alright, welcome back to another coin restoration and cleaning video. Today we've got a bronze Greek coin. I'll be working on the microscope here. Obviously it's the portrait of Zeus on the front. And some kind of altar on the back. Let's sharpen our white tip and start in on it, shall we? Get it wet. Again, I like to get it wet for the first few passes so I can see the dirt coming up. Because if the water stays clear, then the coin is corroded. Now this one, it's coming out for sure, but sometimes you can't tell. I always like doing Greek coins. I mean, the Roman ones are cool, don't get me wrong. But there's something really special about Greek coins. The details, the artistry. I find them to be just all around more attractive. Oops. Sorry guys, took you right off the camera there. I want to get this to a sharper point. Even though it wears down pretty quickly. This gives me a chance to get into the smaller areas. Alright. Not too much on the first pass. I want to just be able to see the valleys and the details, the highs, so I know where to kind of go around with my steel tools, my metal tools. I cleaned a Greek one yesterday. Turned out to be a silver tetradrachm. Not a bronze like I thought. Alright, let's take a look here. Go back to Zeus's face. Oh, got some nice details in here. Alright. Try the black tip for a few minutes. I'm going to sharpen this too. That's better. This coin's been soaking for quite a while, so this dirt's going to come up, I think, relatively easily. My one complaint using these pencils is that they don't stay, like they wear down really quickly, so you have to constantly be sharpening them. It's always nice to get a legend on a Greek coin. I'll tell you something interesting. the Parthians, or excuse me, the Greco-Indian, was it the Greco-Indians would make coins with Greek writing on them, but it was just nonsense gibberish because they didn't actually speak Greek. They just had always seen coins with Greek on it, so they would put like Greek letters basically, but it never actually said anything. Alright, brush this thing again. I brush it in small circles, just like just like you taught to brush your teeth. Trying to pick the dirt out with the bristles. Work them into the small details if possible. Definitely going to have to go to steel tools for this. As usual. All right. Let's see if we're getting somewhere here. Oh yeah. Definitely need to get the steel tools in here though. So, get my trusty handy dandy needle tool I made. And you gently, ever so gently, pick the dirt out. Oh yeah, little Aussie, let's go. All right. Oh yeah, there's great details in these coins. Boy, they're beautiful, I'm telling you. It would be a shame if no one ever cleaned this coin up so you could actually see what the people intended you to see, you know? Alright, let me take a look here. Okay. Oh yeah. Absolutely beautiful details in this coin now. Look at this. Now, there's still more work to do, as you can see, but look at that, eh? That's fantastic. And now, you're going to see why I use this. Because I need to get into these very sharp areas to pick the dirt out. And the needle actually isn't sharp enough. So I'm using the sharp edge of the blade to get into some of these hair nooks and so forth. Again, very gently. Moving the coin around so you can go along the ridges. If I didn't do this, I'd never be able to get the dirt out of there. And then we would never see all the details that we're meant to see. By the die engravers who made this coin. A lot of times I'll do this where I'll use the back edge of the blade. So it's not quite as sharp. You definitely don't want to dig into the metal. Alright, another brushing. I feel like my touch is definitely improving as I do more coins, as I clean them. See, I've already done this area, but you got to do it in layers sometimes. You just got to keep working it. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's go at the back. All right, start with the needle. Start on the outside edge here. I'm going to make a couple more of these needle tools, but I'm going to use smaller gauge needles for near finer point, so I can get into where I really want to get into. You know it's small when you can't even get a needle in there. Alright, let's give this a brush. Oh shit, let's give this a brushing. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. Alright, come on, get in there. Alright, this is looking pretty good actually. Getting pleased with this one. I believe this is the right way up. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere anyway. You see why I want to do this dry is I want the contrast of the dirt. Jesus, it's hard to get in there. Sorry, I'm not chitter-chattering the whole time. I'm kind of concentrating here, guys. Not that there's a lot to say, but we're definitely getting somewhere. I'd like to clean up that top bit a bit more, I think. Up in here. In there, especially. Sometimes it's better to drag the blade backwards out of the groove, like if you can just get into there. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm basically running the edge of the blade along the rises of the coin, or in the valleys, so that it doesn't pop out and damage the coin at all. I need to either have somebody 3D print me or design a coin holder that is very low profile, because I have to use my hands because I can't get the ones that people make right now under my microscope low enough so I can still see what I'm doing. Alright. Now the brushing here, see what we're looking like. Oh, that's quite a bit better. Zeus could use a little more work in the hair, though, I think. We're getting there, though. Alright. Back to Zeus's head. Or portrait, I guess. getting between the dots and the letters. It takes a little bit of finagling there. Alright, let's brush them again. They're really maintaining this beautiful patina, which is nice. Oh yeah. That's better. I'm pretty happy with that right there. This is pretty close to done. I can't help myself when I see a whole bunch more dirt though. Let me see if I can get a needle in there maybe. I should do the edges of the coin, eh? Okay, I think this one is done. Just going to dry it off, hopefully. Okay, I'll show you on the camera. Hopefully you can see it. And I'll show you on the microscope as well. So there's the reverse. Beautiful. I like that area right there. And let's take a look at Zeus's portrait. I think that came out pretty good, don't you? No real glaring spots, maybe right there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, guys, that's the end of that video. So thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Until next time.